Hello everybody. How is everybody today? It's snowing here. I was going to talk about charge today, but that's way too advanced. Let's talk about fields. Let me explain fields to you guys. Our science uses the word fields to describe forces that they just can't describe otherwise. They don't really know what fields are. And the reason they don't know what fields are is because our science is one-dimensional. It's acting on the assumption that our size of matter is the only size of matter. And as you get smaller and smaller, it devolves into smaller and smaller bits, and eventually it's just all quantum foam at the bottom. And that's wrong. What actually is happening is that our universe is a huge, it's infinite in size, and it's composed of energy, but it's divided and subdivided fractally. And the iteration of the fractal is the atom. Democritus found that way back. The atom is the unit that makes up our matter. And yes, the atom can be broken, but the atom is the unit. And the galaxy is the next largest unit. And the iteration that our universe's energy uses to fractally divide itself, the iteration is galaxy atom. Galaxies are made out of atoms, and the atoms are exactly the same thing as the galaxy, exactly the same in every way, except their opposite spin, but that's something else. But so the atom is composed of smaller atoms, just like the galaxy is composed of atoms. The atoms that make up galaxies are composed of smaller atoms that make up them. And those smaller atoms, like our atoms, are associated with radiations and emissions. And those smaller radiations and emissions are the fields. Okay? So now if you look at a galaxy and you see a star and it's getting closer and closer to the galactic center, and it gets shredded by the galactic center. And that star gets shredded into outgoing jets. Those jets are clocked at near light speed. And those jets are composed of plasma. The rapid spinning of the old star around the galactic center shreds it, and the matter that those stars are composed of gets turned into plasma. So the electrons are separated from the protons by this extreme acceleration at the center of the galaxy, and that plasma is shot out at right angles to that spin. Now, if that galaxy were an atom, what you're looking at there is magnetism. That's emissions. That's a field. That's a magnetic field that's being produced. And that field is actually these outgoing emissions of plasma because of the recycling of the star. And then you go down to the size of an atom. The electrons are constantly circulating. And the old electron material, just like old stars and galaxies, the old electron material is constantly being recycled into outgoing jets of space plasma, of plasma of the next smaller matter down, which has been split by the by the acceleration around the proton center. See? So that is the magnetic field, is the space plasma that's being pushed out all the time as the protons are recycling their electrons. And that's what a field is. A field is smaller emissions and smaller radiations. The electron is fusing the smaller matter of space, and it's releasing smaller radiations. Those smaller radiations are the gravitational field. So fields aren't vectors. Fields are smaller emissions and smaller radiations, and that's what a field is. Okay? I don't want to get into charge today. Charge is complex, man. You guys have a good day.